Hi.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Kingdom Insider Newscast.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got some more Disney news, travel news.
Well, that's the point.
That's kind of the point of the broadcast, right?
It is.
So, I got my Yoda hat on today.
Yes, and today, because it was snowing yesterday, I had to put stole my daughter's Elsa and her snowflake. I don't know if you can even see it. Can you see it?
No, that's okay.
Snowflake!
Elsa. Okay, so this episode of the Kingdom Insider Newscast is brought to you by Academy Travel at mickeyvacations.com. Academy Travel is the official travel sponsor of the Kingdom Insider.
Mm-hmm.
Disney
Magic
World,
carpet.
Magic carpet.
Telling you.
Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal Orlando, and more. They do it all. So
They
reach
do.
out to them if you're
They got
looking.
you covered.
They do have you covered. And also DVC Resale Market at dvcresalemarket.com. When buying or selling Disney Vacation Club, be sure to contact the leaders in the industry, the friendly professionals at the DVC Resale Market. Their team includes 12 former direct DVC cast members. That's
Yes.
pretty important. And
They
together,
know their stuff.
They do. They absolutely do. And together they have over 100 years of combined direct Disney Vacation Club experience.
That's a lot.
It's good because I don't have any
I don't have any
experience
either.
with a DVC
But that's
club.
awesome. So there you go.
And one more, happylimo.com. Cruise Orlando in style. Use promo code TKI for the Kingdom Insider
No, I still want to do that.
to get a discount on their luxury travel services.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right,
I
now.
want to do that, man.
I know, right? So we're going to get on with the news. It's actually been a pretty slow news week.
Yeah. I have
I'm
lots of information
disappointed.
about the Christmas party, though.
Okay, that's cool. I think a lot of people have questions about that.
Oh, and of course, at the end, there will be another giveaway.
It is. Do we want to talk about the winner from...
Yeah, go ahead and give the winner from last time.
Okay, do you have her name written down?
Oh, no, I didn't. You had it written down.
I didn't. This is Jean.
Jean. What was the last name?
I don't remember. I'm going to reach out to Jean.
He's going to reach out to you, Jean.
Jean, I'm going to reach out to you. I have your name pulled
That was
up.
his job to write it down. I
Okay.
didn't know I was supposed to write it down. You have a spot. You were supposed to write it down.
Yeah, I know.
Jean.
Jean, I'm going to reach out to you. You won, what was the prize? But the Santa hat. We
Yeah,
got
the
the
little
Santa hat
Santa
last
hat.
week. So, okay, then we're going to have another giveaway, so you want to stay tuned, to the end of this episode to
Yeah, comment and you're entered
Comment, and
on both
that's all
this
you have to do is
and
comment
on
and
both
subscribe.
Facebook and on YouTube.
Okay, so I got a couple of things here before we get into the Christmas
That's okay.
party.
Go for it.
Stitch's Great Escape is the attraction that will never die.
Sadly.
Sadly, Stitch's Great Escape is open again over the Christmas holiday season, December 23rd through January 6th.
I wonder why.
From 10 to 6. So right now, Stitch's Great Escape is a meet and greet location, and there have been a lot of rumors about it becoming Wreck-It Ralph
Or that's something different.
or something else. Stitch's
I
Great
mean,
Escape.
I love Stitch, but
I do not love
this,
Stitch's
no.
Great Escape at all. It's actually, I would have to go on record saying it's probably my least favorite Magic Kingdom attraction. But they do open it up for the holidays. So if you want to be belched at one last time, I don't know how long it's going to be here. I would recommend hopping on Stitch from December 23rd to January 6th.
Well, the plus side, it's about family, and
It's about
family is the holidays. It's the Hana holidays.
It's also about belching onions in your face and strapping you to an uncomfortable chair. But that's a whole nother thing.
Some people pay money for that. I'm just saying.
They do. I really
if you're
do not
into that
like
kind of
attraction.
thing,
I just don't like it.
that's for you. Get hold of our sponsor, and you can go there.
You can go there and be belched
If you
at.
like onions and
By
uncomfortable
Stitch.
chairs, we got you covered.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Okay, so speaking of closures and openings and rumors, the Hall of Presidents.
Yes.
Now, this is a rumor. This is coming from WDW News Today, so I can't verify, but apparently they reached out to Disney to find
Ask
out what's going on.
Because
People
no one
wondered,
knows.
they're supposed to add an animatronic Trump to the Hall of Presidents. It's still closed.
Yeah.
And apparently...
Doesn't usually take this long.
the guest relations saying mid-2018 now is what they're looking at. It was supposed to open by the end of the year.
I do know they were doing more than just that. They were going to redo the theater, and there's a bunch of stuff they were going to do. So it wasn't
Right.
just adding the animatronic. They were doing a bunch of other things as well. Like they were just going to do a bunch then, like a
Right.
big refurb. But it still shouldn't be this long.
I have my suspicions as to why it's taking so long.
We're not going to go there. Thank you.
Well, I won't go there, but I mean, let's say that the last election was very controversial, and I think opening the Hall of Presidents with a talking Donald Trump may be controversial, and they're probably trying to figure out how to.
On the flip side of that, he's still the president. He goes in the thing.
Right.
So I'm sorry. I mean,
it's just, I don't think there's any way to, given how polarizing the last election was, I don't think there's any way to make everybody happy. So I think they're trying to delay it as long as they
but that's
can.
actually, I think that's actually coming across as worse.
It almost is, because you've got people on one side saying, hey, they're not opening it because they don't want to have Trump in the Hall of Presidents, and then you've got the other side being like, what gives?
Yeah, it should be there. So I don't know.
Right. So it's
either way, it's a big nut.
I'm waiting for them
mess.
to say, "Hey, we're just closing. We're just closing the Hall of Presidents so we can be completely neutral in all of this." But now they're saying mid 2018. So
yeah,
I'm just hoping there are more musical numbers.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah,
I like to see some musical numbers.
Singing, dancing presidents. That'd be great.
Great.
Like lined up like the Rockettes. That'd be fantastic.
That'd be fun.
This is why I'm not in charge. So
I would like to see some of those presidents do the line kicks. That would be fun.
That would be high stepping.
Let's see Taft do some other.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Universal, because this actually does tie in to Disney, and this is really interesting. Universal announced this week that they're going to be building 2 new value resorts to open in 2019. This is coming from
Universal. They're cheaper than Disney.
Yeah. Now, this is part of the press release. Universal will soon offer 2 high-quality, high-value hotel options for families looking for theme park thrills, exclusive benefits, and a seamless Universal Orlando resort experience, starting at less than $100 per night.
Well.
So, I mean, they're talking 2,800 guest rooms.
They want to copy like the model Disney uses, but make it cheaper.
Yeah.
The whole seamless and special, perks.
Right. And we've talked before about them buying all that land. There's probably a third park coming.
If not a third park, then, a big expansion.
Well, this is really interesting, though, because people have said with Universal with Disney, what they're doing now, and it's very obvious to anyone who's been to Disney in the last few years, that they're looking for more upscale experiences. They're plussing everything. Some of it is that they're plussing it financially. They are with Caribbean Beach. I mean, Caribbean Beach was the lowest priced moderate resort. They tore half of it down, and they're putting an exclusive DVC.
They're DVC happy.
Right. So I think where Universal is coming in is they're like, hey, we're still about the budget conscious family. Right. Whereas Disney just doesn't seem to.
Disney keeps adding on fees for fees. And then they were talking about making parking. They're going to make it, if you drove in, you had to pay for parking and stuff. They were talking about that at one point. That it wasn't going to be included anymore in your stay and all this other stuff. So,
and I mean, when you're looking, even the Disney values now are over $100 a night. And some of these resorts, now what I've heard, this is a rumor, is that eventually they want to do away with the tiers and they will just have theming.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So they'll have the moderate resorts, but they will have like more expensive rooms,
less expensive rooms,
Port Orleans, and then like value rooms at
right.
At
so you can go. You want to go to that for that theme, and they'll have different price points.
Right.
That's again a rumor. So
that is a rumor. But I'm looking at everything that they've announced for hotels at Disney. They're all higher end, expensive luxury suites. Coming in at under $100 a night at Universal. I mean, that's.
Well, what Disney doesn't realize is they're chasing off their customer base like crazy to cater to certain people. Sorry, Disney, but you kind of are. And a lot of people just assume they can't afford it, which isn't true. I mean, there are a lot of ways you can go.
Absolutely.
But people assume that, okay, well, I'm not the customer they want, which isn't entirely true. And there are ways to get around, which we should do about that sometime, because I know some clever little ways to save some money.
We're going to do some more articles, I think, and videos on saving money at Disney.
But it does come across like they're only catering to certain people. And hi to everybody. We're trying to read your stuff, but we can't always see it.
Everything's sort of
so if we don't say anything, we're sorry.
Thanks for watching. I think this is going to be really interesting, though, because I think what could potentially happen is, Universal, especially with Harry Potter, and if Nintendo is coming, they could woo away that core family audience that Disney has courted all this time. Because Disney, again, they're more about the luxury experience now, I think. Or at least that's the way it comes across. So a lot of people, with the advertising, you look at the marketing, you look at what they're offering.
I don't know, they do a lot of family commercials.
Well, they do, but
they used to promote like you can stay for so much money per night, and now it's like
they're like, if you're not going to spend at least $5,000, we're not really. know, but I think that's just sort of how it comes across. I mean, it's not
shots fired.
That's not really. And I love Disney. I absolutely love Disney. I'm just saying
they're not gonna like you too much.
No, we'll get over it. But the thing is just they have been the last couple of years now. They might be doing an about face on that, but they have. Well,
it hasn't exactly been helping. Like the cabanas and stuff didn't last long.
The cabanas were huge. The cabanas were.
Oh, for those who don't know, they put these cabanas in Tomorrowland.
The cabanas
that you could rent for like
$750 a day.
A day, and all you did was go in. And it was like an air conditioned area with some drinks and
It was
chips.
a tent. It was a tent.
It was a pop up tent.
It was a pop up tent
with a flooring thing put down.
It was a pop up tent with fake flooring and a mini fridge, and they wanted like $700 a day.
And that didn't work. They cut the price, and it still didn't work, so they got rid of
what they were going after.
But that kind of stuff they keep doing are those extra special hours where you got in for an extra $200 a day or whatever. You can get in
and some of that stuff. I want to say some of the upcharges are absolutely worth it. We talked before about having the VIP tour.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's definitely worth it.
That is definitely worth it, especially if you have a large group.
Yeah, you don't want to wait in lines. I mean, it's nice because you can just, it's like having fast passes for everything.
Those kinds of events are worth it.
We recommend.
We recommend Chris. If you ever do get a VIP tour, Chris is the man.
Chris, tell him we sent you.
Amazing.
He spent so much time trying to win over our daughter, and she loves him.
He's so good. So some of those events definitely are worth it. But I mean, I'm just looking at the hotel announcements with Disney, and everything is DVC or
which is cool. I would like to try DVCs, but not. And I mean, that's where like the one sponsor comes in. You can actually rent points and stuff. Can't you?
They have another company they work with that rents points. DVC resale market.
They resell them.
They resell.
So I mean, here's the thing. I mean, there's ways you can try it. It's just that a lot of people don't want to. They're making a family vacation once every 3 years. That's all they can afford. They don't have
$20,000 to buy in, for DVC. I mean, you have to. I mean, it's worth it if you go a lot.
I know he wants to do it. Probably end up doing it at some point. But we know people that have it. But anyway, back to the topic. We're like all over the place.
I know. This is. Really
I want to talk about my stuff. Dang it!
Well, I'm just saying this is a really interesting move that Universal is going after that budget conscious family demographic. And I think that 2021, my personal opinion is Universal, because they don't announce stuff as far ahead as Disney does. They just do it.
If you say 2021, it makes me think of a sci-fi movie. It's like 2021.
Disney 2021. But no, seriously, Universal just does it. And I think Nintendo in some form is absolutely going to come, and these hotels look really nice.
I wouldn't mind.
They look really nice. They look like value resorts. They look very nice.
If you do Nintendo themed ride, do you need a haunted mansion that's Luigi's Mansion?
That would be awesome.
I'm just saying.
In a Zelda world.
And a racetrack for Donkey Kong.
And real Pokemon. They need to genetically engineer them from dogs and cats. They'll turn like real Pokemon. You can go out and actually catch them for real.
Oh no, that's just messed up.
No, it's magic.
Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist? That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
magic.
No, that's not magic.
Okay,
that's
I'm going to let you talk because I just hijacked the whole show.
Oh, and I was just going to talk about the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. There's a schedule of events out where the characters are, that kind of thing. I was going to read you all this stuff. Now, I know it starts on Friday, and the first one's already sold out. So, sorry about that one. You're not going
Merry Christmas.
If you're getting to go and you're lucky enough to go, tell us how awesome it was.
Yeah, we didn't get to go this year.
Okay, so here is the schedule for the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. Okay, I'm reading it off here, so I'm not trying to be rude and not look at you. I'm just, reading it. A Frozen Holiday Wish is going to take place at 6:15 and 8:15. Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration Castle Stage Show is at 7:40, 9:25, 10:30, and 11:55. Okay?
Are they overselling it? Is it actually the most merriest?
I don't know. How do you gauge that?
I don't know. They need a Mariometer or something.
Yeah, but they're gonna skew it their way. The Mariometer, because they said so. Club Tinsel. It's a dance party. I want to go to a dance party called Club Tinsel.
No.
At Cosmic Rays from 7 p.m. till midnight, 12 a.m. A Totally Tomorrowland Christmas is at the Rocket Tower Plaza stage at 7:45, 8:35, 9:25, 10:45, and 11:35. Bingo. Come on, it wasn't that. Okay, there's also going to be a voice play at the same place, the same stage, at 8:10.
A voice play?
It says voice play on Rocket Tower. I don't know what that one's about. I should look that up, but I ran out of time. At 8:10, 9, 10:20, and 11:10. We'll do more on this on a story, and we'll actually look it up. Yeah. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Parade. It begins in Frontierland at 8:30 and 11. And Parade Little Trick Secret. You probably want to go where it starts.
And this is the same with
most of the
Festival of Fantasy. Well, it depends on which end it starts, because the Electric Parade.
Oh yeah, Electrical Parade. Yeah, that's right.
Frontierland is the best place to go for any parade that starts in Frontierland. Like, actually go, like, seriously, right by the gate. Like, you wonder where they used to sell the turkey legs. I forget what it's called now. But there's a big gate, and you can literally stand right next to that gate or right across the street from it, and you'll get an amazing seat. You'll see the floats as they come out, go to Frontierland. Everybody wants to do Main Street because they're like, oh, it's so cool, you get to see Castle and everything. Main Street is a cluster.
Well, it's good. If you can go to Main Street, do it.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you're not there in time, don't feel bad.
Go to Frontierland.
Holiday Wishes is at 10, and then they're going to have the Reindeer Wranglers at Frontierland at 7:15, 8:05, 9:30, 10:30, and 11:45.
The Reindeer Wranglers. Mm-hmm. Actually, never seen that.
Okay, and then my favorite part is the treat locations, because apparently you get complimentary treats until midnight. If you want me with that,
send us some.
Well, you can't really send us this one.
Mail them to us.
Snow cone and snowman soft pretzel at Tortuga Tavern at Adventureland. Eggnog and ginger molasses cookie at the ticket office in Liberty Square.
The tickle office.
The tickle office, because eggnog and ginger molasses is the tickle office.
Is the tickle office at the Club Tinsel?
Yeah, Club Tinsel tickle office. Okay, Dove chocolate and sparkling apple cider at Friar's Nook and Fantasyland. Nesquik chocolate milk, which is our daughter's favorite, and peppermint crunch cookie at Pete's Silly Sideshow at the Storybook Circus. It's like tongue.
The bathrooms. The bathrooms with Pete. That's what they are. Hot
chocolate, apple cider, and a variety of cookie platters. You can pick what you want, I guess. At Pinocchio's Village House. Santa cookie and snow cone at Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies. And hot chocolate and snickerdoodle cookie at Cosmic Rays Cafe. Wait, I'm not done.
What?
I'm done with the treats.
There's more.
There's more. If you want to meet characters, here's the characters they're going to have. Main Street is going to have Santa Claus and Mickey.
Of course.
Obviously. Adventureland, you're going to have, again, makes sense, Aladdin, Jasmine, Genie, and Abu. Captain Jack Sparrow, Moana, and Peter Pan.
Moana?
Yeah, Moana.
She was there at Halloween, too. So
she's back.
Yeah.
Frontierland, Country Bears, Liberty Square, Jack Skellington, and Sandy Claus.
Sandy Claus. Not to be confused with Santa.
Fantasyland, you have Ariel and Eric, Rapunzel and Flynn, Cinderella and Prince Charming, Belle, Pooh and Friends. I love it. Ariel and her prince, Cinderella and the prince, Pooh and his friends.
Pooh and friends.
Seven Dwarfs, Snow White and her prince, Aurora and Prince Philip, Elena of Avalor, Minnie Mouse, Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah. He doesn't come out very often.
Tom wants to see him so bad. Donald and Daisy, Santa, Goofy, Mary Poppins and Bert, and Tiana and Naveen.
Yeah, Scrooge, they only bring him out for like the, whatever it's called, the Special Friends Day or the Forgotten Friend, where they bring all these rare characters out.
Tom wants to see Scrooge. If you get a picture of him,
yes,
send it to Tom and rub it in his face. Okay, Tomorrowland is Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. So, I'm not going to even read all the other stuff. It's just what's open. It's pretty much most everything's open. There's some stuff that's closed, but there's quite a bit.
There's more open than there was, I think, at Halloween. They closed more down.
So we'll put that in a thing later so you can read it, an article. Not a thing. An article later, and you can probably read it.
You can read a thing.
You can read a thing. Also, I'm excited because if you go to the Mickey's Christmas party, getting them confused now, they're going to have a special Alex and Ani bracelet for this one as well. And it actually looks like a little light bulb, like with little bulbs you screw into your lights. And it has Mickey on it, and it says Very Merry Christmas Party on it.
Oh, man. They're really cranking out the Alex and
Ani bracelet. I'm going to mention that in a minute.
It's like every month.
But they're going to have a special bracelet for that one, which I want. And that was only going to come, I believe, in the silver color. And then they're going to have some other new ones for holidays. They have a snowflake that's not exclusive to a party. The Mickey's Christmas party ones for the party only. But they're going to have snowflakes that are really pretty. I did an article on that before, if you look down below. And they have shiny silver, shiny gold, and rose gold, and they're $44.95. And they're going to have a Tinkerbell, and she's in shiny gold or shiny silver for $44.95. And then, because Coco's coming out on the 22nd, they have a Coco, like almost like a Sugar Skull face charm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it's $44.95, cool. And it's in the gold and silver. And then they have a guitar that's really cute, and it's in the gold and silver, and it's $44.95 also. And they're not exclusive to the party. Just the Mickey one that I wanted.
Just the really cool ones are exclusive.
Just the really cool one that we can't have.
Yeah, well, eBay.
Yeah, eBay. eBay. It's Christmas time. I gotta buy gifts for people, man.
Scrooge McDuck with eBay. Okay, so now I've never actually played Sorcerers of the
Oh yeah,
Magic
this
Kingdom.
ties into this too.
And I'm really sorry I've never played it. I've seen it. It's pretty cool, but I've never actually played it.
We need to do that.
But they're going to have an exclusive Carousel Progress Christmas card this year, which has Rover.
With a fun character, Rover.
Right, and he's got like the VR glasses on and stuff. So
Is he beating Granny at the game at the end?
no, there's just random children in the background. Granny's not in it. So, and now the rumor again with Carousel
She's
Progress
the resident
is
flying ace.
yes, the rumor is that they're going to change that end scene at some point.
My God, I hope so.
Not so. But you know, here's the funny thing, and I talked about this before. The Carousel of Progress has actually correctly predicted life in 2017 because we've
Some of the fashion choices, not so much.
not the Cosby sweaters, but you look at they've got the talking stove.
Yes.
Okay, which is like Google Home.
Yeah, or
Alexa or the Amazon. We've got VR now. Our son actually has PlayStation VR. They have the Oculus Rift, so that's accurate. So yeah, Disney was ahead of the curve. And
He doesn't look as cool playing VR though. He's standing there waving his arms around, nothing.
By the end of the year, we're all going to be wearing Bill Cosby sweaters.
No.
Okay.
I refuse.
Yeah, just on principle. But anyway, so I guess I can talk about some movie news. It's kind of movie news. Now this is with Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics, of course, is owned by Disney. Marvel Comics, begets Marvel Studios, but they're not the same company. And
No, they're not. People keep mixing it up.
They keep thinking that because Marvel Studios, the film division, does so well, that the comics division is doing well. The comics
Tom
division
will talk about this for hours.
good.
Trust me.
I will. But the big news here is Brian Michael Bendis, who's actually one of their biggest writers.
He is actually.
He jumped ship after nearly 20 years to go work for DC Comics. That's really huge because Brian Michael Bendis actually had a lot of input into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's going to DC, which means that they might actually use him to work on the DC movies.
If they can make them all as good as Wonder Woman, they'd be doing great.
Yeah, I don't think Justice League is going to be as good as Wonder Woman. It looks like Superman versus Batman too. But it's a multi-year exclusive deal. That was really a coup. Nobody saw it coming. He just up and left. And so that to me says when one of your top writers leaves, like a thief in the night.
No matter how much money you throw at them,
there's some stuff going down.
And who mentioned that Marvel might be in trouble a while ago? That would have been you.
I did. And comic book people told me I didn't know what I was talking about, but I worked in comics for like 15 years.
Yeah, they said that. What would he know? He's just a whiny boy hanging out on the alt-right comic book boards. And it's like, no.
Like not even alt-right comic book board. God. Anyway.
You wouldn't believe the stuff people said. It was funny as
ridiculous.
heck. Anyway.
Okay, so some minor controversy, I guess. Disney banned the LA Times journalists from reviewing their movies, and then they suddenly unbanned them today.
Oh, did they unban them again?
You didn't see
there was
that.
a kind of a backlash over that, so I'm not surprised.
Right. So what happened was Disney was not happy with the LA Times because they were very critical of their business dealings with the city of Anaheim. They basically said that Disney, because of Disneyland, they were strong-arming the city of Anaheim to agree to things that they probably shouldn't have agreed to that weren't in the best interest of taxpayers. Yada yada. Disney got upset. They said it was unfair. They said, "Hey, don't bother sending any of your movie critics to our movies."
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's
and
not how
the
it
entire
works. It's not any of this
internet, the entire internet flipped out, and all these news sites, media sites, movie sites said that they would no longer review Disney movies. No Pixar, no Star Wars. No Marvel movies.
It does suck when people are, posting stories you don't want out there, but the flip side is you can't just censor everyone because you don't like it.
Right.
Especially on the internet now, not today.
Because of the
30
backlash.
years ago?
Because of
Today,
the backlash, within a day, Disney reversed its decision. They said they had some discussions.
I'll give them credit that they at least reversed it, and
At
they
least
realized
they
talked out and realized it was a bad idea, and they fixed it. So I'll give them that.
Yeah.
They didn't just stick to a bad idea because they wanted to, stick it to somebody. That's good that they actually reversed their decision.
And I think what happens too with people don't realize like a company like Disney is actually many smaller divisions.
Right. People don't get that.
People within, like the parks people don't have a lot to do with the movie people.
Right.
The movie people maybe don't have so much to do with the television people.
The comics people are something completely different. And then if you split out to other different places, it's even different yet. So
I think it's fair to say that somebody at Disney did not like the story. And
I'm sure many people didn't like the story, but they didn't make that knee-jerk reaction.
Right.
All right. Anything else?
So another rumor, this is a rumor, Disney was looking to buy Fox.
Yes, that was a big one.
They were actually going to buy Fox, not for its TV stuff so much because they can't own multiple.
News.
Yeah, they can't own multiple broadcast stations. But they were looking at the movie side of it.
Because they want their characters back. Well, the Marvel characters back.
Fox has the rights to the X-Men characters and the Fantastic Four characters. Disney has apparently been trying to get those back for years. They've been unsuccessful. And apparently somebody else also said that had something to do with the reason we haven't seen the original versions of the Star Wars trilogy. Is it something to do with Fox having
I know.
the rights to
no,
the
there are.
version?
Yes, no, I do know this because I did a story about this. Actually, yeah, what's going on is the original trilogy, the distribution rights are owned by them.
Right.
So, and they're not like one that expires. It is a permanent distribution rights. Now, the new movies, it was one that they could work with a company and get it back, but the original ones were permanent distribution rights.
Which is probably the reason that since Disney bought Star Wars, the only versions you will see are the special editions. Not even the original special editions. They're like the special editions because they actually altered them even more. Probably
people didn't like Jabba. I can't say I blame them.
I think
really
that was
bad.
Yeah, but they altered them even more than they were originally when they were in the theater because the theatrical special editions were again a Fox thing.
Yeah.
So
I know that's why because I looked into it when we had the anniversary of when they announced they were buying Star Wars like 5 years ago, and that was one of the things with it was Fox keeps the rights to those three because they actually were given exclusivity, permanent rights to those things.
Well, because I think Lucas had all the rights to the prequels at that point because the ball was in his court.
Yeah, those they can do. And the first and even the second and third movie, there's something they can do with it, but it's the first movie that's completely locked down.
Well, that makes sense because if you buy them digitally,
like number 4,
if you buy them digitally now it's just movies anywhere, but the original trilogy, the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope, now it's number 4. But the first one,
it's called Star Wars when I was a kid.
It's not. It wasn't on Disney Movies Anywhere. That was the only Star Wars movie that was on there, and that's the only one that still has the fanfare. The 20th
they had
Century
some
Fox
leeway
fanfare.
with Empire and Jedi, but with New Hope, they didn't have it.
Yeah,
so that's why
Lucas had to beg for
should
money.
just ask me. I could answer that question for you.
So anyway, the point of them buying 20th Century Fox would actually solve a lot of problems because they would get all the X-Men characters back. They'd get the Fantastic Four back. They could make movies, Marvel Universe. They could integrate the X-Men universes and the Marvel.
Right. It would solve
really
a lot.
well.
But then you have running into that thing where you can't have 2 networks.
So they weren't going to buy the TV though, I guess.
They just wanted to buy part of it.
They just wanted the movie rights. And then some of the shows like Legion and stuff like that. So
it's a little weird, but okay.
It is. But apparently they had talks. The talks did not go well.
Okay. I'm reading his notes.
This is from CNBC. They said they had some pretty heated talks. It did not go well. I know there's some bad blood between Fox and Disney.
Yeah.
And,
mostly movie related.
So the talks are currently dead, but at least as of a few weeks ago, Disney was trying to acquire Fox. No good.
Yeah. There's some bad blood there because of the films and the characters.
I think it'd be cool. I think one way or another, we're eventually going to see Fantastic Four and the X-Men in the Marvel Universe. I mean, money talks. And especially the Fantastic Four movies bombing at the box office, every one of them has been a box office bomb.
I would love
the last
to see,
one especially.
I would love to see the teams that are doing the Marvel movies to work on those because, we went and saw Thor, and I won't be spoiling it for you, but it was really good. So I won't be spoiling anything for you, even though if you do watch the video that they reenacted that they had the actors do at the theater.
We put that on the KingdomInsider.com. It was on the James Corden.
Yeah, that pretty much ruins me. I mean, it doesn't exactly like what happened, but if you see that, that's pretty much the movie.
Pretty much the movie. A very succinct version of it. But it was cool.
It was a good movie.
It was very cool. It was very funny. I didn't because Thor. Someone had mentioned in the comments that the Thor movies were the most boring Marvel movies, and I have to agree. I think that they have been, but
they got rid of some of the snooze parts. Like
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Like Natalie Portman. She's not in it, thankfully, and the movie's much better for it. But it was great. It was like Guardians of the Galaxy 2.5.
Yeah, it can be a little more like
jokey.
Yeah, and like sometimes like crude type jokey a little bit more. But our daughter was probably the youngest person in the theater, and she's 10. And there was only like me and her, and like a couple other women that were females that were in the theater. And my daughter, it was great when then they had Valkyrie come out, and she's just like, I like her. So
when Bonnie wanted to know if we bought the cup at the theater, they didn't give us the option.
They didn't give us an option to buy a cup at the theater.
No, we didn't. We actually bought our tickets through.
I would have bought a cup at the theater.
I would have
bought it for my kids. Well, no, I would have bought it for my kids.
It was cool though. It was really good. Highly recommended. Even if you don't like the other Thor movies, I recommend
it's really good.
Ragnarok.
It's fun.
It was awesome.
It's a fun. It's very much. It's more like I'd say like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Very much so. Okay, so we're going to do another giveaway then?
Yeah. Okay. I only have one part here with me, but you'll be getting a couple other things. So, my mom is a seamstress, and she's very, very good seamstress. Anyway, she makes these, and they're really cool. But they're actually like a pouch. And this one's, she has different ones, but this one's Beauty and the Beast. And she has this one, it's a stained glass. And we'll be giving this away, and it's fully lined. These make great gifts. And it's fully lined, and there's a little clip here, so you can clip it to whatever you want. And we'll be sending this to you and a couple not photo albums, autograph books. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe a photo album. I'll have to see. But 2 autograph books for sure, and this. And were you going to do anything else, or is that?
I think that's it. All you have to do to enter is comment below. Whether you're watching
they're machine washable.
They are machine washable. Whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, and we're gonna get some really interesting stuff. I think next.
Yeah, we're trying to get some more stuff right now.
Yeah,
so.
we're getting a lot of really good stuff. I think so. But this is very awesome.
We're angling for gift cards.
Gift cards.
So we'll see what we can do.
Send you on a cruise. No.
Well, that was mentioned, perhaps you never know.
We might actually.
Don't quote him on that.
Don't quote me on that. But maybe at some point we'll do some kind of vacation giveaway.
Hopefully,
maybe possibly. So,
but for now, it's autograph books, probably a photo album, and the pouch for now.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. So visit us again. To enter to win, just comment below.
Yeah,
Facebook or YouTube doesn't matter. But visit the site at thekingdominsider.com, and I just reorganized the forums a little bit, try to make them easier to use. We have the new forums, forums.thekingdominsider.com, or just go to thekingdominsider.com and click on the forums button and get registered for that.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, my mom, can I tell mom's site? If you go to Etsy, you can find her on Etsy. If you look up Holly Hill Shop, I think it's like HOLLY Hill. I think it's one word, and then shop. I don't know if it's all one word, but
this is going to be backwards.
Try different variations of Holly Hill Shop, and you'll find it. She's got stuff up there now, but they're really, really good. People have had them for years, and they come back and buy more because they hold up so well.
Yeah, she's got all kinds of Disney stuff. She sells all kinds.
Yeah, so if you want to do different patterns, so go check her out.
All right,
she's donating that. So
okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Holly Hill, for donating.
Yes, go check her out. That's my mom. She's awesome. But I'm biased.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap this episode up. It ran a little longer than we thought it was going to, but.
Sorry if we didn't answer everybody. We try. It's just that it's really far. The phone's actually pretty far away from us when we're doing this, and it's like we can't get to you here.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna get a new setup, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah.
But this works for now. All right, guys. So thekingdominsider.com, and again, if you want to book a vacation, MickeyVacations.com. They have all kinds of crazy good deals.
Yes.
Right now,
they can hook you up, and if there is a deal that comes along, they can get you hooked up with a deal too. So if something better comes along, they'll hook you up with a cheaper price because, as we discussed, the prices keep. And someone I saw mention that their prices are going up for even summer for next year, probably because they have to pay for the new edition. So
you gotta pay for that magic. That magic is not cheap. So.
No, pixie dust is expensive.
All right, guys, we will.
The black market is so pricey. No, sorry.
The black market pixie dust market. It's called eBay.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right, guys, we'll see ya.
Bye.